Assalamualaikum and greetings. My name is Syamimi Binti Hassan under the supervision of Miss Asmahani Binti Mahdi and Madam Saira Anacho. Today, I will be presenting my research study, which is the relationship between leadership styles and job satisfaction among employees at How Timber Sunjan Berhad, Kuching, Sarawak. For presentation outline, there will be problem statement, research objectives and limitations, research framework, research methodology, data analysis, and recommendation. First, statement of problems. According to Module 2015, most of the studies related to leadership styles and job satisfaction was conducted in Western and Eastern Limited in Malaysia, particularly in Kuching, Sarawak. Nutaus ETAL 2018 stated that transformational leaders are less effective in a stable organizational environment where change is not required. And lastly, Norina M. Ali ETAL 2015 stated that transactional leadership seeks to maintain stability rather than promoting change within an organization. Moving on to research objectives and limitations. For research objectives is to examine the relationship between leadership style and job satisfaction among the employees in How Timber Senjuan Berhad Kuching Sarawak. Next is to examine the relationship between transactional leadership style and job satisfaction among the employees in How Timber Senjuan Berhad Kuching Sarawak. For limitation of the study, it is only focusing on employees employed in How Timber Senjuan Berhad Kuching Sarawak branch. The finding of the study were focused on job satisfaction among the employees. This research study opted to only use questionnaires. Next is research framework. This figure shows theoretical framework on the relationship between independent variable and dependent variable of this study, which was adapted from BAS 2008. Next is research methodology. For research design, it is non-experimental correlational research. For this study, employees of How Timber Senjuan Berhad Kuching Sarawak were used as sampling frame and unit of analysis. The population and sample size, there were 105 respondents involved in this study. The sampling technique used for this is census. As for instrument, the research study used questionnaire to collect data from the respondents by using 4 Likert scale. And lastly, for validity of instrument, Mr. Abu Hassan bin Yusuf, Acting Manager of Endorsement and Shipping Management at How Timber Senjuan Berhad, Kuching Sarawak as fast validity, and Dr. Alan Chung, Senior Lecturer from Faculty of Business Management at University Technology Mara UITM Kota Semarahan as content validity. For this study, 105 questionnaires were distributed and all questionnaires were returned. For demographic information, the majority respondents were female with the percentage of 53.3%. 55.7% from the respondents were married. For academic qualification, 36.2% were bachelor degree holder. And lastly, 52.4% who are working for more than 10 years. Next is data analysis. There are 4 data analyses, which is normality test, descriptive statistic, reliability test, and correlation. First is normality test. As stated by Palan 2005, the data considered as normal if the value of skewness and courtesies are between +2 and -2. As table shows, that the transformational leadership, transactional leadership, and job satisfaction are all between +2 and -2. Next is descriptive statistic. The employee were agreed that transformational leadership gave impact towards job satisfaction as the mean is 3.10. Meanwhile, the employee were least agree with transactional leadership gave impact toward job satisfaction as the mean is 1.87. Moving on to reliability test. According to Palan 2005, the reliability can be achieved if the Cronbach alpha coefficient of scale is above 0.7. As you can see, the transformational leadership, transactional leadership, and job satisfaction are all reliable because the value are above zero point 0.7. Last but not least is correlation. The relationship between transformational leadership and job satisfaction is positive, strong, and significant. Lastly, the relationship between transactional leadership and job satisfaction is negative, strong, and significant. As for recommendation, for organization, the organization should apply leadership style when necessary in working environment. For employees, is the employees need to voice out their opinion and dissatisfaction towards the employer. And lastly, for future researcher, is to find more independent variables to measure job satisfaction in order to have better understanding of the relationship. That's all for me. Thank you.